Hey everybody, we are at C2 Tactical in Scottsdale today. Thank you to them for coming, letting us come out and film. And I want to talk to you today why I think a 15-yard headshot should be in your repertoire from concealment.
Newbold Targets is now Throom. I use Throom targets on the range for all the benefits of steel with none of the drawbacks. They're made in the USA too. Pick up a set to make your shooting more fun and effective.
Now, we do like to talk about that 5 to 7 yard range, or that 3 to 5 yard range even, and I think those are important ranges, and that most gunfights start in those distances, and so having those skills to get the gun out very, very quickly and get a shot on target is important. But I really think that this 15-yard headshot should be a part of your repertoire, and I'll tell you why. Because we do see enough gunfights that you're not the primary person, but they attack somebody else first, or you're in an armed robbery and you're not the person who's being attacked, but you can stop that. Is an important thing. Once your 3 to 7 yard skills are really good, you should start thinking about these longer range ones. Now, I'm going to tell you what our standards are for this, is to get the gun out from concealment and get a headshot. Now, of course, we're going to start with Bravos, right? Anybody can get Bravos is great. But then we want to go to Alphas if we can. And our kind of our entry-level standard here, again, this is once your 3 to 7 yard standard is really good and you're really good in that range. I want to be able to get a gun out and get a shot on target in that realm in under about 3.5 seconds. If I can get it out in 3.5 seconds, I'm good. That comes from Jack Wilson, right? And the West Freeway Church of Christ in White Settlement, Texas. And Jack, when he said, oh no, I need to shoot that guy in 3.5 seconds at 15 yards, he got his gun out, got a headshot on that guy. I'm not saying Jack Wilson is a beginner, by the way. I'm saying that's a standard I would love us all to meet. I think the bigger standard from there, the really kind of advanced standard from there, is 2 seconds flat. If you can get a gun out from concealment and a shot on target in a head-sized target at 15 yards in under 2 seconds, I think you're a damn fine shooter. So let's try it today, shall we? Again, my apologies to the guys at Range Tech. I forgot to charge my Range Tech timer. Just came home from the Girl in a Gun conference and I'm an idiot. My bad, I'm using my backup. Okay, so we're gonna try to get an A-zone hit. And I tell you what, let's set our timer first to 3.5 seconds. Let's see if we can get that Jack Wilson standard. Of course, what's the difference here is that nobody's killing my friends and I'm not in church and I'm on a range and I'm expecting to draw a gun and shoot. So I'm in the best possible place. Jack was in the worst possible place. So I'm not saying if I can make this hit that I'm the equal of Jack Wilson. Far from it. I'm saying let's try the marksmanship standard. All right, 15-yard headshot, 3.5 seconds from concealment. Okay, shot broke at 2.3, took my time. Now, again, I work on this a good little bit, and we got right there. I'm going to ask for a rules lawyer for Paul Deegan to give me a rules lawyer on that. That is either the tiniest bit low or it is a borderline alpha, one way or the other. Let's throw them back out there. See if we can meet now the bigger standard. Let's see if I can get it going. I will tell you that for me, I tend to have this thing that when I take too long, I start making little errors, and so I want to take the first good sight picture I have. Let's see if I can get one of these in sub 2. Time will tell. It's time to let it fly, John. All right, here we go. We put it here. That one was low. That's a Bravo in 182. That's a Bravo. Would have shot him in the kind of cheek there, or right on his chin. Let's try it again. See if I can get an alpha. Okay, that was exactly what I wanted. Actually, it kind of went out, so 201, and I am just, again, high and outside. I think that might be an alpha, but let's try it a third time, just see what we got. Man, I'll tell you what, the camera's messing with me today. Too flat. Okay, so there it was, exactly the standard. And again, a Bravo. So I'm right around on Bravos in 2 seconds today. That's what I have today, guys. I will tell you that my normal thing is I can normally get out and get one around 1.8 or even 1.6 in the alphas. But right now, today, the grip that I have and the ability to see enough of the sights and settle it, I'm right at 2 seconds, and I'm kind of borderline Bravos and not really getting alphas right now. Let's try a couple more, see if I can dial that in a little bit and get a little better today. Gosh, stop being so bad at this, Korea. Oh, that was way low. I jerked the tar out of that. No good, 173, but who cares? All right, not bad. That is an alpha. That's an alpha in 192. It's a borderline alpha, but borderline alphas count. Make sure that I still got some rounds in this gun. Yeah, I got a couple. Still again low, it's Bravo 164, so now I'm starting to run at my speed that I'm used to, but now I gotta really pick my marksmanship back up again. Not gripping the gun tightly enough. There's what I finally wanted. I got the grip that I wanted and got the alpha that I wanted, and that one was 178. So I can do it. But again, you know, you say, well, your first attempt is the only one you'll get in a gunfight. But what we find in our training is that sometimes our first shot is best, sometimes our later shots are better. So that was the last one you saw. I finally did get a couple of alphas there, and that last one there was 178. So it can be done. And of course, I mean, if you go to talk to some of the actual like amazing shooters out there, you go to, you know, master class and grandmaster class shooters, and this is a no-brainer for them, and they'll be doing it way faster than I was and getting alphas all day long in the head box. But for us mere mortals that aren't doing that stuff, I'd really encourage you, work on this. Once your 3 to 7 yard A zone is pretty darn good, start thinking about those head box shots. And once you can get those head box shots, push the distance out, because that marksmanship challenge may be what you face in a gunfight.